Welcome to Words Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. Today's challenge is from Casper. He got an idea when he saw me say that Lubu is always active when I find him for an always active challenge. So in this video, we're going to be using only characters that are in our formation that are active usually whenever you find them. This includes Lubu, Yue Jin, Guan Yinping, Jahadun, Naomasa Ai, Gomen, Guan Ping, Keomasa Kato, and Zhang Chunawa. Those are the ones I could think of, in addition to the ones that he mentioned in his comment. So we are going to get right into this challenge. I'm excited for it. Also excited for who we are using. This is my personal favorite character, Genshio Tachibana. We get Muso Charge for Tachibana emblems. There's only one other one, including her herself, of course. We get 50% total bolt, additional bolt emblems, a 3% attack increase for bolt, and bonus attack for enemies with shock. Looking at this list, Lubu is on here, so we're going to lean into finding Lubu and leaning on his damage potential for this challenge. We are going to do the thing where I can't use people if they are not one of the, I guess, 7 or 8 that I put here. So we'll be taking people out if we don't find them. We get Naomasa right off the bat. That's really nice. So he can stay in the whole time. He's, of course, not active yet, but as you can see here, I'll show you. It's only 3 additional speed. He's already got the 2 Brave General. Like, 2 Brave General is, nothing, obviously. It's not hard at all to get 3 Brave Generals. Or 2, that is. It buffs Sword Dance, which isn't a particularly strong skill, but at least it'll be buffed. I have transcended almost everyone that's relevant for this. Oichi is not one. Like, Nagamasa kind of is if we went for enough ice, but I'd rather look a little bit further. I'm going to go for this for having Bolt. We'll take her off. Okay. So wind, I do not believe anyone is here. No, we have no wind people that made it to the list. There could be one that I'm not thinking of. I just didn't find any right off the bat that stood out to me. If I see one that I think is particularly easy to do, I will do it. I don't consider Nagamasa one because I just don't do ice very often. Like, if you're going for an ice build specifically, then he's really likely to be there. Okuni is definitely not. Let's grab Keiji just because it's a lot of emblems, obviously. I'm gonna go for this King Cauldron and see if we can get Arrowhead or Long Snake to help buff the damage of Naomasa in slot 1. We do get Arrowhead. That's nice. Great. We're going to go here, obviously, for the actual character. We're looking for speed as well for Naomasa. We've gotten quite a bit of it. I'm taking some big damage, unfortunately. Wish I wasn't. Alright, 100 Soul, not Illusion. That is tough, I will say. Nice, we actually got the break there on the golden status of Onigashira. Love to see it. Genshio is just so fun. Like, in all the games, she's just very fun. This attack is great. Yep. Her attack speed is less than it normally feels to me in this game. I feel like she's a little bit slower than normal. I know her, obviously very well, but again, I usually have agility on when I use her, and Kora's Orochi, so it's hard to say, which increases your speed. So now Tora is not one of them, but she's so good for what we're going for that I'm going to grab her. Okay. We keep going here. So good, so good because of her bolt, to be clear. Gotten a lot of just blank trees, which is tough. Oops. I've been hit. Like, he said this is a more chill challenge, so I kind of wanted to make it not chill by not letting myself use anyone that's not one of the people. Let's take some strength to help us offset, potentially get some health. Yeah, so I put Guan Ping because the 2 Torchbearer is like super easy to get. I'm gonna keep it. I think it's enough. I mean, I don't go for much Slay anymore. I will for this build in particular, but in the interest of having actual summon skills, I think it's fine. And I do think Horse Felling Strike is active a lot of the time when you see Guan Ping. It is a very easy one to activate. Like 2 Torchbearer is nothing. Again, I already have it because Ginshio is a Torchbearer. So I'd love to add this, but it doesn't really help us. I'm gonna grab this to get the speed and also some more Slay. You can honestly keep in Burst of Flowers because it's so bad. Now Tora being active is interesting. How much stuff do you need for that? 3 Flowers of War, 5 speed. I'm gonna put it in. I feel like that's like it's only one more emblem than these. We'll say like eight pretty common emblems is the cutoff for this. If it has more than 8, or if they're like super uncommon things or a specific character, then that doesn't count as an easy one. But in the interest of just kind of having, you know, people in the formation, let's just let her be an easy one. Because I do think she's easy to activate. Like, Flowers of War are common enough. And I hope you agree with me on that front. We should be able to get this kill. I believe we did. Great. Got to be a little careful here. I mean, we you know, the tough part with runs like this, where we're taking on a super tough challenge and we don't let ourselves have enough people. I'm gonna go Abacus. I think that'll help us the most in the long run. What I was gonna say is the thing that is tough for these challenges is Glacial Wilds, because the damage that like the Decoy Warriors do, they do like 170 damage if you don't have bonus defense. So I'm gonna stay pretty far away. I took a big hit there for no reason. Feels bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vigor here because we're gonna be pretty low on attack. So having more of that would be nice. We'd love to see, yeah, some Bolt is great. We're gonna go for the character, of course. So having Qingong, I think Lubu is not Lubu. You can see him anyway after World 1. Just so you know, we found this out from all the speedruns. If you... I forgot to take out Qingong, it's okay. His thing does nothing. It reduces attack. It doesn't matter at all. Grab some Charm. Try to help us out a little bit in that respect. If you have Diao Chan or another Lubu army person in World 1, that's how you can see Lubu in World 1. Just so you know. Because I did not know that. I thought you just couldn't see him before World 1, but we have determined that you can, you just have to, oops, get a Lubu army person. Other than Zhang Liao, he doesn't count for some reason. Shaggy helped out with that. Those go through walls. Did not know that, now I do. It's getting pretty spooky, I will say. Should level up here. Okay, we did. A Tear of Blood. Yeah. Xiao Qiao is not what we're looking for. These are pretty bad. Yinping, we can actually keep, which is great. Let's sideline Qingong. Let's move Yinping into a spot she can be summoned. Here at 4 is summonable, so that's cool. We'll go here. We could see Lu Bu here or Jahadun. I would like either. Gomen as well. Because right now, until you have full characters, until you have all 6 slots filled, you cannot do your Musou finisher. And that is scary. Just going to do a Musou here in this middle of this crowd. Okay. I'll take the raise attack too, rather than the bolt. The bolt is obviously great, but the more bigger we can get, the comfier I will feel, to be honest. A lot of good options here. Gomen we will take. That also gives us some Tears of Blood farming, of course, with Musou attacks, so we should try to lean into that if we can. Experience increase, I'd love to have that. Thank you. And do as many Musou attacks as I can. We also have Abacus as well. So we're going to be eating good once we actually find a King Cauldron. Musou again. Cool. The Decoy Warrior. Nice. Actually kind of not nice, to be honest. I need my, Musou back here. I'm going to use the Assemble to stay safe, mostly. You can see, I mean, like, with these challenges, we have an issue defeating Decoy Warriors now. I'm wondering if they made some adjustments to Traversal 5 on the back end, like to make both make the damage higher and also to affect how strong you are in general in that traversal. Liu Bei is pretty awesome. I just want something a little bit better. Like Lin Shi. That's really cool. I'm not taking it. I don't think it's good enough. Bolt is nice. We'll grab that. Naoei's letter, actually. Like, what do you need for that? 2 Uesugi and he's one of them. I feel like Naoei's letter is always active. I'm gonna keep him in for now. He doesn't help us too much because we can't put in Keiji, because Keiji's is like really hard to do. So we'll leave him in just for the barrier damage of his Amplifying Orb, which doesn't really even help us that much. But I feel like Naoei's letter is often active because you take the Uesugi guys so much. So I'm gonna stick with that. I'm taking the skill. 12,000 Tears of Blood already. Yeah, the more Bolt we get, the better it's going to feel. As well as the more Tears of Blood we have, obviously. It'll get stronger and stronger. We will get stronger and stronger. MYS obviously would not be active all the time, but his emblems are so helpful for us. Bolt is great. We'd obviously love to get Lu Bu here. Is it worth re-rolling? I would say probably a little bit. I'm wondering if Nobuyuki would count as being easy. I feel like it's active like a lot of the time when I find him, but not like a crazy amount. I'd have to look at it and kind of determine. Now, the reason why Naoei's letter is so common is because the Keiji and Kenshin have 3 emblems, so you can, and they're all different, so you can see them across multiple different things. There's some good stuff in here. I feel like extending the assemble duration is really good. Let's just roll and see if, I mean, I think that's too good. with the summon skill shots. If we find Yue Jin, it'll be great. Yeah, Sword Dance does not get additional summon skill shots, even though that'd be kind of cool if it did. We're gonna grab this skill here, even though the defense makes sense too, honestly. Oh, that's bad. Walk into that hit. Did not have to do that. Also, we are using our symbol on the phase before Megadori. That's okay, though. We're max level, and we're max health at least, so that's cool. Liu Bei is interesting. I don't know. Would I rather have speed here? I don't know. Boosting Kenetsugu? I'm going to take it. I don't know if Kenetsugu is going to stay in long term, but having his Amplifying Orbs be boosted is a good thing. This is a tough challenge, though. For sure. What's funny, too, is I don't think, like, the ones I thought were easy to do are actually unlocked, all of them. Like, I don't think Horse Falling Strike is active yet, which is funny. But it is easy to do. I mean, there's no way it's not. It's literally it's literally five Slay and 2 Torchbearer. Like, that's nothing. Okay, we did get him in one cycle. That is cool. 173% attack, not bad at all. Okay. Art of War, certainly, right? And then we're gonna go White Tiger and not think about it again. Wind does not help. Wind does not help us at all, really. I'd like to get some more skill here, because we are, like, relying on bolt damage, so if we can get the attribute damage, that'd be great. I'm gonna take some charm here. It's pretty spooky how little charm we have. A lot of things are spooky right now about this build. I'll just say that. Because our summon skills are, like, inherently not very helpful until we get Lu Bu. And then if we had, like, Jahadun plus Yue Jin, that would also be helpful. In that respect, we need to get some more ice, too. At least one, right? We don't need too much ice, but at least one would be nice. One extra. So that way he's active. We're going to take any King Cauldron we see if it's going to be 19,000 Tears of Blood. Okay. I don't know about this. I think I'd rather have the skill than anything. So skill could be Yue Jin or Lu Bu. Let's go that route. And Kiyomasa as well. I think I'd rather Kiyomasa be in than Naomasa. Although she is... No, she's not really helping anything besides herself. She's helping Guan Yinping. I don't know. So this strike is really good, though. No. Okay. Tornado Blade getting bonus amount is pretty cool. I did not realize that it got that until just now. Bonus summon skill shots. Like, I really need to, like, focus these Sim Spewers because they're seriously a problem. Speaking of serious problems, it feels like we are taking a serious amount of damage. Again. That was not good. We have infinite evasion as well during this with our symbol, our formation effect. That would be nice if I remembered to do that, and I also forgot to pull it. So that's pretty bad. I swear that I think one of the big changes they made is they made all of the cooldown, like the cooldowns of people's attacks just shorter. It feels like people attack faster now, regardless of like. I'm taking the range. I probably should go defense, but I'm taking the range. We really need Lubu. If that was Yue Jin, it would have been nice. Kiyomasa with Swift Strike buffed. I would just... Okay, I need a lot of fire to get him active. But Swift Strike, I think, is better than Tornado Blade. And let's kind of look at this. So Sword Dance is buffed. We should do it like this. Even though Kiyomasa's summon skill is buffed, I just don't respect Amplifying Orb enough to put it in. Oh, wow. Her hyper attacks are way better than I remember. Yeah, we take that for sure. So now Tora's now buffed. I do think now his letter is easy enough to activate that he deserves to stay in. Now A is one of those that I just don't know if I'm ever saying it correctly, to be honest. Okay. Like, it looks really good, but it doesn't actually help us, right? That's what's so interesting about this. That boosts Snail Masa, so we'll definitely grab that. Fire is interesting. Not because it really boosts anything, but... What is, Kiyomasa needing? Hideyoshi, okay. That's too bad. I already have Kiyomasa. I think I have MYS as well, so I can't get any skill. I was hoping to get skill out of, like, more skill, but that's not really happening. Shot probability is cool, of course. I feel almost like impressive in skill in battle is, like, easy enough to do. Let me look at it. 3 Brave Generals, 5 Strength. That is 8. And he gives you 2. I think that's easy enough to put in. I think I'm gonna replace Gomen with Tadakatsu. We said 8 was the cutoff, and I'm going to accept that, and I'm going to make that change. Oh, it's not active though. Yeah, so we'll keep it out for now. But I do think that's easy enough to do because you're always gonna go for 5 strength if you can in a run. Or I mean, you should end up with 5 strength. That's a very common thing. And I feel like 9 times out of 10 I have him active when I see him. So I'm gonna call that easy enough. Would really like to get Lubu in there. I think it would be cool for this run if we had Tadakatsu and Lubu in the same formation. That'd be fun. You're saying it's too easy? It's been hard so far. I mean, we literally almost died in this world, so we have not gotten any Tears of King Cauldrons being offered to us. We have 30,000. I mean, they did something to the code. Like, this is like the 3rd run in a row, I feel, on Traversal 5, where I am not seeing King Cauldrons. That's impressive in spirit and skill. I'm going to grab that. And let's make the change. To upgrade him, we need Ieyasu and Ina. I don't know if we're going to find that, but I think we'll put him here because Legendary Blow is just so good. Wow, that's terrible. Let's go for the actual fight. So we get some experience at least. The health is intriguing, but not enough for me to go. This is a pretty strong Muso. He said, missing everything. Muso here. Almost. We almost have our symbol. Now we have it. Very nice. How much burn do I have? I have a good amount. I have a good amount of burn. I'd say it's likely we get that we burn people. Like decently likely. Okay, we do have a mission. It's Decoy Warrior. He's not going to spawn in time. He never does during the bomb. Which is okay. It's a lot of items we just got. You can also get comboed by people now. Like, they can hit you like you can get hit by multiple things, which is pretty spooky. Here, this is a tough decision. I'm gonna go for Vigor. I think having 12 Vigor would be really nice. Additional 40% attack, because we're only at 260 right now. Embers, okay. Tears of Blood, I knew that. Alright, so we're going to a King Cauldron. Not bad. We can probably buy everything. We have 36,000, so Meat Buns is active. That could be useful for us. Got a lot of speed out of that, so that's something. Yeah, we have 8 speed now. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can do enough. Flip strike. I'm pretty sure it did hit him. Interesting. Again, he does it. I could Muso there more often to stop him. I don't think my barrier damage is enough to hold on to my symbol, what I was gonna say. So we're gonna go for the finish to get as much damage on him as we can. We probably could get the kill, actually. I think. If I pull it now. No, not even close. It's been a while since I've been doing that, so please excuse me. My impudence. Sword dance. Full strike. Okay, Rapid Fire Cannon. Let's try to get a legendary blow on him. Okay. Muso. Cool. Alright. A little spooky at the end. We're a pretty high level, though. Alright. Four-wheeled Chariot is cool. T-Caddy is interesting. I think I'd rather have four-wheeled Chariot for some defense. Red hair. The danger zones are a little scary, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna do Chariot. We have so much. We have the most speed you can get, right? Like, there's no more speed after this. The last increased speed is only 6 speed, so we're as fast as we can go. So it's as good as it's gonna be. Perfect. That's cool. That feels good. That'll help. I'm gonna assemble here, just try to stay safe. Things Dubs is always saying. Symbol here to stay safe. Summon skill shots I do want. If we were to find Yue Jin, that would make it a lot better. We're looking for Yue Jin and Jahadun, like, and Cao Cao. And I mean, and Lu Bu, of course. Like, Lu Bu is the whole reason we picked Genshio. You know, I was like, I saw, you know, Lu Bu in here increasing damage to shocked enemies. I was like, well, we get bonus bolt with Genshio, so that's going to be the play for sure. And here we are. Kind of, honestly, getting messed up a little bit. Although we are getting a lot of health back, so I think we're almost at full health. Yep, indeed. Cool. Our defense is only plus 10% with that, with the chariot, but I think the speed is also super helpful. I'm going to go here. Alright. That's kind of a joke to me, I'll be honest. Not things that help us, per se. I would like to see Cao Cao here, because if we get Cao Cao and Jahadun, that would... I mean, and Xiahou Yuan, then Jahadun would be buffed. His summon skill would be buffed. His Cleaving Blade, which would also help us a lot with winning. I'm going skill. The barrier damage will be nice if we can get up to that, as well as the attributes always applied, of course. That'll be really cool as well. On 14. We have quite a lot of elements. Like, we have a lot of bolt and, I mean, we have a lot of bolt. How about that? We're pretty well focused on what we're looking for. There's just a lot of, like, enemies on, like, a lot of named enemies now on screen, it seems. More than there were. Pre-update 4. In Traversal 5. Okay. Life-draining Slay I kind of like a lot. To help us out with that. No way Zushu's unique. I thought about, Lusu, because I feel like that one's usually active when you first see it, but I think I really need, like, all attacking summon skills right now. I don't really feel comfortable putting his... Because his zone is so bad, too. Like, it lowers enemies' attacks. It just... And it's hard to upgrade it, too. It's just... It's not good enough. Period. How about that? Yeah, Musou attack power is going to be nice for us here. 32,000 Tears of Blood. Need I remind you? Would love to have the opportunity to go shopping, if possible. I don't know what I have to do to make that happen. A little annoying. This is quite strong in terms of just what it's giving us, including the bolt. If it wasn't for the bolt, I wouldn't have taken it. Strength is just not helpful enough. We are not going to... Like, if I had to pick the 3 I wanted, it would have been Lu Bu, Yue Jin, and Jahadun. Like, and we're not getting any of them. That's really crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Robinson. You are a gentleman, my good man. These attacks are crazy. Her diversion attacks off her hypers are just nuts. Like this. Wow. And then this one where she, like, charges forward after doing one is really, really strong. And very safe as well. I'm not doing hypers nearly enough. That's been a common thing throughout the channel history, not doing the hypers enough. I'll say my word, characters. Let's go. Oops. Can also put meat buns on. I need to not forget that. I can put on meat buns to get more health back from Chunala if I get in trouble. More skill. One off from the barrier damage. Love to see it. Cool. I do love being level 30 this early. That feels good. Increases our chances quite a bit of succeeding. I'm noticing, though, that the runs are taking longer than they normally will. Cao Cao is great, obviously. We're at the point now where we can probably reroll, like, regular trees, because we're just not getting offered the stuff we need. I keep seeing that defense increase, and I keep thinking I should take it, and I keep turning it down, and I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. I have the endure. It's so weird. Like once you have the endure hit, you feel like that's enough defense. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well I can live one hit, so surely I'm good. You know, like it's kind of a mental trap. The crystal beads there are huge. Need a little bit of luck here. Reduce summon cooldown, increase burn probability. Let's roll a little bit. Evasion cooldown reduction. Kenshin is just so good, man. I feel like God of War is pretty easy. I'm not gonna do it because it's so strong. Let's just see what these trees are. Okay, we have a King Cauldron. Let's just go crazy here. That's too many things. It's just too many things to pass up. Can I get one? Can I get one of the things that I said I wanted? UA Gen. Okay, I'll take that. Attributes always applied. We're actually literally missing one ice. We only have 2 ice after all this time. That's really funny. 3 Daimyo. He's already 1 Daimyo. It's 8. I don't think Daimyo is common enough. I don't know. I feel like it's a good. I feel like it's a good practice to not take it just because it's so strong. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna trust we're gonna get 1 ice because we've gotten so few. It's like only ice people left, right? You're serious right now? Well, we're gonna buy all of it, obviously. Slay power upgraded. Do I go for the ice or the 4 characters? I'll take the 4 characters. It's a risk, but at this point, we're not getting Lubu. We do get the ice, so Lateral Thinker is active. We're buying everything. I'm probably close to buffing. Well, Kiyomasa needs 2 more fire to be buffed. Okay, that's probably not going to happen. Ina. So I think this is probably as good as I'm going to get it. We'll do it like that. That all seems pretty good to me in general. Now Tora staying in. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Like, God of War coming in would make the run very easy, and for that reason, we're not going to do it. How about that? Alright. Big test here, obviously. We need to make sure we get his, we get the assemble charged for when the shield, when his barrier breaks. My damage is really good now. 340%. That's not nothing. We also have all attributes applied, and I think we have every attribute. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep this just because we have barrier damage going. Finisher. It's gonna be enough for the kill. Yeah, pretty easily. actually. The bomb will kill him for sure. Obviously, the best thing we could see at the last King Cauldron would be Lu Bu. We would also take... Oh. I thought I might have bugged him for a second. He was not moving at all. That's interesting. Lu Bu would be the best, obviously. That's what I was trying to say. Them screeches from the Sin Spewers. I could not get out of the way in time, so I just tactical Muso to avoid the damage. I'll assemble here. Probably get a refund. Thought that guy would be hit before he could hit me, but it did not happen that way. He lived. Didn't think that would happen. About to run out before I can kill him. That's pretty crazy. Fortify during a symbol or raise attack speed. Fortify during a symbol must be correct here. I would like to get the raise attack speed, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Probably won't. We already have Magarichu, so... Okay. We did not get Lu Bu. But this is some good stuff. We can take all of it. We get charge attributes applied. We get raised defense 3. That's pretty solid. So our final attack value 340%. I'm feeling good about that. And I would say this is a good group of people that are easy to summon. Their unique tactics are always active. Pretty much when you if you find them any later than like World 2, they're always active, I think. Most a lot of them are. And like using Tadakatsu is like not overly strong. Especially when he's unupgraded, his summon skill. Very spooky that he summons so many decoy warriors now, because they can just combo you and kill you. They definitely made this harder, because it did not used to feel like this. Like it was never like this close. Like combined with all the Sin Spewer bonuses, boost Kiyomasa, love to see it. Ow. That bonus defense was nice there, only took 27 damage. Like, I'm actually going to go for these Sin Spewers, because they're pretty spooky. We don't have the kind of build we can, you know, just destroy. Upgraded Swift Strike did about 40% of his health. Love to see it. I risked it all for the finisher of the attack there. Managed to stop myself from doing Nail Masa's sword dance. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good summon damage, I would say. We'll get a level up here to help us heal. 35, okay. Love to see it. Upgraded Swift Strike. Did really good. We'll get a gold after this. A gold state, that is. That was a pretty nice dodge there. I dodged into him, avoiding the zone that would have got me otherwise. Let's try pull him. Not quite. I think it's going to come up right before it lands. It didn't, but wasn't quite enough to get the kill. Muso. Naomasa, finish the job. Nope, never mind, it was me. I did it. Look at all them orbs going everywhere. A grueling battle. It was a little grueling, I'll say that. Yeah, I mean, we had literally nothing that was buffing me. Like, literally nothing. Yeah. Other than, like, ice barrier damage, which is like 50%, so... Not bad for having 0 actual player character buffs. Like, we didn't even find Lu Bu. 41 minutes. 8.1 million battle power. Kind of a crazy setup here. At least we got a lot of bolt. Didn't get 18. That's okay. We don't really need 18. Good vigor, good skill. Not my best run by any means, but it worked out, and we did manage to do it with the always active characters, which I kind of added some as we went. I was kind of trying to decide who qualified, and I think, you know, we added Naotora and we added Tadakatsu, which I think was fair, and Kanetsugu, and I think all those are fair. So hope you guys agree. This is kind of an interesting challenge. Hope you liked it. Leave a like if you did. Comment down below your challenge. We'd love to hear from you. And make sure you're subscribed as well. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.